Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
See, I did it with the right hand that time.
You did. That's good.
Ooh,
right.
didn't mess me up.
No opposite day for you today.
Nope. I'll screw it up when I say goodbye. I guarantee it.
Well,
Yep.
Hey, I'm Mark.
I'm Vicky.
Another episode of
It's Banter.
Yeah. It feels like it's been a while since we recorded anything.
It has been quite some time, but we also had that really super long one where you just posted those 2 videos because you finally got done editing. 3, yeah.
We did 3 with the last one.
Yeah. So we're
Not
good.
to mention you kind of had a bad stretch there, and I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, we're all good.
I don't like worrying about you.
I know. Okay.
So we were combing the interwebs trying to find some things that, we felt were relevant with, kind of what we were trying to do here. And so I got to bug up my butt to look for lists of things that women hate about men that they do, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And
we each have our own list that we decided to go with here.
The thing is, though, is we're probably going to end up making fun of it more than anything
Oh,
else.
yeah, because I've already been through this list already, and
It's just a random one.
I am telling you right now, girls, if you agree or are any of these, you need to take the stick out your butt, because I read this list, and I'm like, that is one chick with a huge stick up her ass that wrote these complaints, because I don't know. We'll go through it and you decide for yourself, but you didn't apply to any of these. Maybe in a portion of like 1 or 2, but for the most part, you did not apply to any of these. And if you did, honestly, there would be no banter. Because some of the shit these women are saying that these dudes saying that are actually called an ignoramus or a douchebag, because some of these are really freaking stupid.
Yeah. Well, it's like some of the lists that I came across about as far as things that women do that men hate. It's like, wow, this guy is a serious jackass.
Yeah, so you'll see. So I'll let you go.
Not good at all.
I'll let you go first with your first one, and then I'll go.
Because we figured we'd kind of go back and forth. Now, these lists were just completely random lists that we pulled off. Like I said, pulled off the interwebs, and applicable or non-applicable.
Put your old man
the
glasses on.
are coming on because I don't want a migraine. So all right. So we take first something that that women hate, or that men hate about women. There we go. Because she's got the other ones. All right. The first one on the list is men believe that women should stay themselves and give up every attempt to seem better.
Yeah, and that is true.
But it doesn't really apply to you because you've never acted like somebody else.
No, and you shouldn't, because eventually the real you is going to come out when you get into that comfort zone.
Yep.
And eventually your true colors come out and your real self comes out. So what the fuck is the point in acting like you're something you're not? Now, I know a few people, and I'm not going to name any names here. I wish I could, but I'm not gonna. That are like chameleons.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever they're around, they take on the personality, likes, dislikes of the person that they're around instead of just being themselves.
This is true.
There's one particular person that I have seen this with on a regular basis.
Mm.
And it's ridiculous. If you got to fake any portion of who you are, you need to go get medicated.
Well, it's just because, like you said, like, at some point, dude's gonna figure out, oh, hey, that's not really who you are.
Well, duh.
Why would you want to be that way?
Right.
I don't want you to be anybody but yourself.
Right.
I fell in love with you for who you are.
Exactly, and I was just gonna say that, if you fall in love with somebody, and there are people that do that, there are people that, once we got married, or, it was the different person, those are the fake bitches. You know, and when I say bitches, I'm saying male and female. So don't just think I'm talking about chicks here.
Oh, dudes can be bitches too.
Yeah,
man.
you know, so if you're one of these bitches, knock it the fuck off. Just be yourself.
There you go.
Okay, my first one says that things that guys do that girls don't like, or that the guys shouldn't do, that makes them an ignoramus or douchebag. It says it right here.
It does say that.
Make fun of things they like. You never do that. The only thing that you do that makes me think of you in this is make fun of things they like is when I say great fun. That's the first thing that comes to mind. But otherwise, you don't do that. You know, you wouldn't do that to me. You know, I mean, it's different if you're joking.
Yeah.
You know,
that's the difference, too.
But who the fuck does that? Who is in a relationship that somebody likes something and they're just non-jokingly going to be like, oh, you're stupid for liking that, and what the hell you like this guy? You know,
that's an asshole.
Yeah, mind your business, like your own shit, and leave your significant other to like the stuff that they like.
Right. There's nothing in here that says that we have to like all of the same
things,
and or dislike all of the same
right,
things.
And that's not a relationship. That's not.
No.
You live with the differences, you know,
right.
and
the differences are what make you a complete whole together anyway.
Right.
There's so many things that you and I don't see eye to eye on. You know,
oh yeah.
I mean, as far as little things,
we are not perfect. I mean, we get in fights. We've gotten it. We've get in fights. You know,
not like fights.
Not
fights.
like, you know, like
that's one thing, you know, that I can say.
But we get into debates.
Well,
I think it would be better stated as like we get into some hardcore debates.
Right. I'm happy. I'm proud to say that in 21 years of being together, you and I we've always kind of had the respect code as far as how we deal with each other when we're angry.
And that's a tip for all you newbies. What we did when we first started dating, we made an agreement, because neither one of us like this, is that we do not call each other names. I don't call him an asshole. He doesn't call me a bitch. I don't call him a dick. We don't do that. We don't.
The C word has never been used.
I've never understood
Not once.
people that talk to the person they supposedly, told you I'd mess it up, supposedly love. You don't call them names like that, but I'm not going to get all serious here. Stop it. You're a jackass. Stop it. All right. So that was yours.
Hey, without going any further here at this point in time, I realize your list has 20 things. Mine only has 10.
I'll stop at 10. I don't give a shit.
You can feel free to skip one if you think it's stupid.
Or we can just keep talking about what's on here. Doesn't matter.
But
okay, is it my turn now?
No, it's my turn.
Okay.
I guess. All right. Old man glasses come back on.
Okay. Why don't you just leave them on?
Because when I'm just talking, I don't need them. It's just for reading. Men hate it when their women criticize other females.
Do you hate that? Because I do that a lot.
I will say.
A lot. And I'm not going to lie. I do it a lot.
I will say that sometimes I kind of go like, wow.
Because I don't give a shit.
Well, I know that, but
I don't criticize.
You women are really hard on
each
other.
We are. We're rotten. We are rotten. I mean, we will be nice to your damn face, even if we hate you, you know, but around other people will be like, oh, that fucking bitch. You know, but me, I'm not like that. If I don't like you, you're going to know it. Because you'll see it in my face. My facial expressions give away everything.
One of the other articles that I read had a thing about guys not liking it when women have too many frenemies. Yeah. That was the word they used, frenemies.
I think that would be a good word to describe.
Because they have all these friends that they keep around just so they can bag on them. And it's like, you're not like... Your friend group is extremely small. It always has.
It has recently gotten smaller. That's all I'm going to say about that. But, yeah, I don't... I mean, I'm not, like, mean or anything. It's like, I don't go out of my way to be ignorant. But if I think somebody's being ridiculous, you know, I'll tell you and be like, what the hell is that bitch's problem?
Right.
You know, or be like, I don't know. I can't even think of anything offhand right now, but I know I do it. I do it a lot.
Well, and most of the criticism that I hear you do comes from when you see like stuff on the internet and you're like, what are they thinking?
On the Facebook?
Well, not just there. I'm just like when you're, watching Vines or whatever, and you'll be like, what is wrong with that woman?
Yeah. Some females just, Anyway.
That one you got on your screen there actually falls right in line with this one.
Yeah, but guys shouldn't do this. That's what they're saying, that guys should not shame. Women don't like when guys shame others for being overweight. So basically what they're saying is, we don't like it when your guy says, oh, look at that fat whale or whatever. I don't like it when anybody does that.
No.
Because, I don't care how good you think you are. Your shit stink just like everybody else. Your ass is going to end up dead someday just like somebody else.
True.
Don't sit there and judge people like that. And the body shaming thing is out of fucking control now.
It is.
And
it really is.
It's all about, like Gabby. Gabby's thing is, she's a tiny little thing and she's real skinny. I remember when I was that skinny. But,
I know.
She gets body shamed. She gets body shamed by people because they tell her, that she doesn't have a shape and she doesn't like being called scrawny and she doesn't like, so I mean, there are different forms of body shaming.
Yeah.
So if you do that,
stop.
Knock it off.
Be nice.
That's where douchebag comes in, and that will apply to girls too.
And I'm one of those kind of people who's just the opposite, man. I mean, it was only 11 years ago when I was 100 plus pounds heavier than I am right now. So I'm
skipping that one.
Everybody's got their own things, but who are we to judge one another? I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's right. Anyway, get too serious about anything here. All right. Women's jealousy exasperates men. I have one thing that I remember that I say about this. Because you're
I am a territorial psycho. I am not even gonna lie. If you come up to my man and you're all like hanging on him, like back in our DJing years, I will pound your ass into the floor because those bitches knew you were married.
Yeah.
And I was there all the time, and it's like, you're looking to get your ass whooped. And the only time that literally bit me in the ass was the time it was your cousin.
When you met my cousin Missy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I was like, I come up there ready to bitch you going down. And I come up there and I'm like, what are you doing to him? And I was getting ready to say something smart-assy to her. And he's like, this is my cousin Missy. I'm like, hi. Yeah. So, I mean, I did feel a little bad for that. But, you have to admit, there were a lot of fucking DJ sluts up in there.
There were a lot of people that were more interested in the other guys than me because everybody knew you were there.
Oh, I'd kill them. But it's not just that. It's like the previous DJs.
Mm-hmm.
How do I say this? Allowed for the female crowd to be up and around them and hanging all over them because at the time that persons, they may not have been attached, so to speak. Right. So if you're not attached, and because of that, these little whore bags, guy used to being up there and hanging all over the DJ, and I don't know why. It's not like you get special perks, and you get to say, ooh, my man's the DJ. Whoop-de-fucking-do, Basil. What is your agenda? So, I think they were, misled by the previous DJs, and I just had to put them in the place.
Yeah. That was,
It'd be like, you request a song, you get the fuck out. You don't get to hang around in the DJ booth like back in the good old days. Get the fuck out. We had our own crowd up there, our group.
We usually did.
our group of friends hung out up there, and that was it. That was.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna go on anymore because.
Oh.
Fuck you, skanky bitches that do that. All right. Is it my turn or your turn?
It is your turn, yes.
The cat call, it says. Now, I'm on the fence on this one.
How so?
A lot of women say that they don't like the cat calls from men. I call bullshit right now. I call bullshit. Ain't no woman not gonna like and feel good about herself because somebody is giving her the cat calls. So that's bullshit. If you say you don't like it, you're full of shit. Because if you're sitting in front of your mirror all day getting ready and you walking around like, look at this chick. Look at her.
Mm-hmm.
She's got this little skinny little dress on, little mini dress, What you think was going to happen? You didn't think men were going to, notice you? I mean...
I laugh at the ones that get
long
mad
as
about
it's
it.
not, as long as it's not, degrading. I mean, because, there are some
and I
things
think that's probably what they mean
and
in
I wish
article.
they would have worded it different because there are some things that can be said that are very degrading. And I don't know. I just ignore it and keep walking. I don't say I don't want to hear I don't like it. Bitch, you do. Every female likes the fact that
everybody wants to be noticed.
Yes.
Don't act like you don't want to be noticed.
And if you're saying no, you a liar.
And if you got half your shit hanging out, you don't.
Yeah.
And then you have the nerve to get mad if some dude notices.
Then you got the ones that let those hang out and they don't, that's what they want. They don't even get mad about it. It's like, ooh, I have big boobs, so I'm going to show damn near everything but my nipples. And I don't do it on purpose. I can't find shirts that fit. Bitch, go a size up. Don't say you can't find a shirt. You're wearing a medium. You need an XL. Fuck. There's so much of that shit.
There is.
Oh,
it's really ridiculous.
I'm gonna move on because, damn, it's hot in here.
You're getting worked up.
I am.
All right, next. Men do not like to be treated as an emotional support. See, I said some of these were asshole-ish.
Yeah, you go ahead first because I'm still worked up from the last one.
I think if you're just dating someone maybe and you really haven't gotten that serious yet, that might apply a little more because you don't know each other.
Well, yeah, because they're going to look at you like you're high maintenance.
Yeah, but I mean, once you're in the boat that we're in, where you've already made the decision a long time ago that you're in it for the long haul.
Yeah, and it doesn't have...
And emotional support is what it's all about.
Right, and it doesn't mean that doesn't come for 20 years. It means what you're trying to say is once you have a committed relationship in general.
Yeah.
Just like, first date, don't be like calling the dude up the next day. I'm like, my cat died, or some shit like that. Come and give me snuggles. That's, you leave that to us that earn that shit. Us women that have been married for 20 some years. Bitch, you're going to get me chocolate and you're going to give me snuggles when my animal dies. Because I earned that shit. Just like you earned it. There's shit that you've earned over 20 years too.
Sure.
So anyway. This thing is pissing me off.
Oh, it keeps jumping around.
No, it goes all the way down to the bottom and I got to scroll all the way. Oh, the grope. Women don't like the grope. Single women probably don't like the stranger grope. They really need to be more. They really need to be more.
I tried to find married couple ones, but it didn't really.
Yeah, this just shows some chick literally walking down the sidewalk in a miniskirt and this dude just grabbing her ass.
He's got a handful.
Oh yeah, he's got all kinds of ass. If it was me and you, I'd be. That's awesome.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm all for that shit. But I mean, if a complete stranger came up behind me and grabbed my ass, that boy would be spitting concrete. You don't do that. If you're groping chicks like that, stop it. You're gonna get killed someday.
Or end up in jail.
Yeah, the groping of the couples, that's fine. You know, your couple grope each other. That's what you're supposed to do. You know? But the stranger group, I don't even know what they mean. Unless you've gotten permission. A woman is a look but don't touch situation. Bitch, that can be rape! You don't do that! You don't just grab some random girl. This is the dumbest thing on the list.
What gets most fraternities in trouble? Rape.
Yeah. This is the dumbest thing on this list. I'm going to go to the bottom after we're all done with this. I'm going to find out who wrote this stupid article.
She's going to write a letter.
I'm gonna. And I'm going to be like, where did you get your fucking information from? And how... Please explain number 16. Do you get groped by a stranger on a regular basis?
Yeah.
Is this you?
This is a trouble.
And some guy with his handful of your ass? What, This is a dumb list. A dumb list. But if it happens, y'all need to stop doing it. Because that's bad. You're going to end up in the newspaper someday doing that shit.